Yankee, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either.
It's the Texas Rangers going up against the New York Yankees. Just about to get started, and on the mound in this one, Leah Schneider. What should we keep an eye on here?
When she's on, Boog, she's really fun to watch. She takes the pressure off entire lineups. Typically, she doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if she settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what she's looking to do.
Nicholas Ham. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And misses inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Casey. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Horacio Covington. There's the strike at the knees. Covington was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no. Game 1 of the division series. Here's Josh Young. Schneider back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Young measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with a slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. At that point, you can go a lot of different directions. She put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got him to chase for the punch out.
Champlin Petty at the plate now as he chases after that one. Schneider. She's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers, well, really appreciate. Not someone who's going to get herself into trouble by dancing around by walking batters. At the belt and fires. And there's a ball.
Yeah, she throws strikes, and you know she's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the hitters further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get her out of her rhythm.
Adael Amador in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pulls that one foul. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it cuts on it and misses? That's a strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the back in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Teal. There's the strike. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Drew Gilbert stepping in for the Rangers. The other way. Makes the catch. 2-way down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jose Salas stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the corner.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran.
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Nicholas Ham. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Jones batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late on that fastball. The Rangers hitless so far in the game. And that's off the outside edge. 1-2 to count. Outside with a breaking ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
This one in the air, right field. Casey makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schneider back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
And now the right fielder, Champlin heading. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Heading in his 4th year, 23 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Got him swinging.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Amador in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Game 1 of the division series. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Teal. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. gets a piece and stays alive. And that one upstairs, ball one. Got him looking. Now it doesn't strikeouts for her in this one.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. She gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
And now, Drew Gilbert. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. And that's a double.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Salas in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers.
So next to hit for Texas, Nicholas Ham. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Tonight, her slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Got him swinging. That's a Baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great.
We go to the top of the seventh, and the batter now, Nolan Jones.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
So up next, Horacio Covington. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now here is Champlin Petty. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead. Your starter's still on the mound. And there's a chance she finishes this thing.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador.
You got this, Leah.
On the ground at first. Could be 2. Fired to second on a nailer. They got 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Teal in the box again. Takes a strike. that one in triple digits. Next pitch is outside. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Rangers go down quickly there. Steep hill to climb. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
In there at the knees. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Jose Salas stepping in for the Rangers. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right side, Casey. And there are 2 outs. Last chance now for the Rangers. Next, it'll be the Texas DH. Nicholas right through there for a strike. And that one clips the corner. Schneider, 1 strike away from securing game 1. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the series opener here at home.
Terrific job in this game. She scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with her pitch count. Got herself all the way to the finish line and finished what she started.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shabby saying so long.